Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be about why the runner runs in a twin flame dynamic. As many of you know, I'm sure, in a twin flame dynamic we've got the divine masculine, the yang energy, and the divine feminine, the yin energy. Divine masculine can be male or female, and the same for the divine feminine. It can even be same sex. There's no gender, it's just about the energies. Generally, the runner is the divine masculine, and the chaser is the divine feminine. And I feel that the reason this happens is largely about misalignment of the yin-yang energies that causes the separation of twin flames to happen. When twin flames separate, it can feel like soul shock. I'm sure some of you will be able to relate to this. It's a deeply painful and overwhelming experience. So obviously it's often the divine masculine who runs from the dynamic, but both twin flames will feel the same sort of feelings. So very low, overwhelmed, and confused as a result. My DM actually confirmed this with me. The words he used were sad and melancholic after the separation. So something you're probably wondering is, why then? If they feel sad the way that we do, why does this happen? Good question. Well, often twin flames will trigger each other. So if the energies are not aligned, then the DM will feel the urge to run from their twin flame. But in reality, they're running from themselves because they don't feel worthy of love, and they don't want to be exposed, is the way I see it. Because in a twin flame dynamic, obviously you're the same soul. So the divine feminine sees within the soul of the divine masculine, and the same really for them. But this scares the divine masculine, so they run. So the divine masculine generally has quite negative feelings, fear, rejection, wanting to be loved, but being afraid of opening up fully and loving. Divine masculines are actually, if we look at all these images, this is how they feel within. They feel quite insecure. And they know that divine feminines can see into their soul, and that scares them. So they're scared of being judged. But they're also scared of looking deep within at their shadow self, so the real them. And they'll often have other issues, abandonment issues, lack of trust, rejection, that will be linked to their past experiences, either relationships, family, and it can be ancestral wounding as well. So often we don't realise why it's so heavy. But again, many of you may relate to this. It's just this very heavy feeling within yourself, within your soul. What's interesting is the fact that the chaser will then experience the same feelings the runner feels when they run. So, rejection, feeling alone, unloved, untrusting, anxiety, feeling lost, broken, angry. A lot of quite heavy emotions will come to the surface during this time. And both counterparts will be hugely triggered by this separation. What's also interesting is the fact that the divine feminine is generally spiritually aware of this connection, and his or her soul will know that it's not over. The ego, however, may have a different idea and be telling you they've left me, they don't love me, they've gone off with someone else, they're not coming back. But the soul knows. So trust that. So rejection, I feel, is quite a big wound and trigger that happens here, in particular for the divine feminine, because you've lost who you feel is your one. But I also believe that growth comes from rejection and enables us to heal within and work on loving ourselves first, which I believe is the ultimate goal. It's the journey towards healing. So as we heal, grow, and love ourselves, we realise that the journey was only ever about us, not the other person. So remember that. The other person was a crucial part of our growth, however, so we may always be grateful to that person. But at this point, the chaser may surrender and choose to no longer want this connection or union because they're so at peace with themselves and aligned. And this is often when your counterpart will suddenly come rushing back. It's all about energies. But it is possible, if both twin flames are aligned and want a loving reunion, they can have a future together and work in mission. This has happened, in the collective, so we've got proof of this. But some people don't want that, they may choose a soulmate because it's easier. It's really up to you. It is a painful and difficult experience, but it's one that can be overcome through unconditional love. Firstly, for yourself. Okay everyone, so I hope you've enjoyed this video about the runner-chaser dynamic. Please let me know in the comments if it resonates in any way. Please also let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like me to cover for these soul connection videos that I do. I'm always happy to listen to feedback and ideas. Sending peace, love and light to you on your journey, and I'll see you soon.